El mundo! Greetings, everybody.
This is Julian's first video after 2 weeks of radio silence. Comes back in with a big fat El Mundo. He's alive and he's safe, but this whole thing is really weird. He was talking about helicopters, people being after him, and then he leaves, doesn't post anything for 2 weeks, and then he comes back with this. It's just strange.
I'm back. It's really me.
Seems really intent on convincing people that it's actually him and not some sort of deepfake AI. Like, look at the title of the live stream.
I came back, and look what nature left me. Beautiful gift. A vacant but beautiful bird's nest built inside of my electronics box on my reactor. The birds, they love this place. But guys, I just want to thank you all so much. Seriously.
I find it weird that we're like a minute into the video and he never said what's going on. He's never been like, hey, this is what's happening. This is why I left social media for like 2 weeks. And he ended up going on the news and gaining all this publicity. And I'm starting to think that was kind of his goal. He wanted to make a little storyline around his invention.
I thank you all for all your support. I can't tell you how humbled I was. And honestly, like, when all those news articles and stuff came out, I was just like, dude, like, of course I'm doing work and stuff, but I'm like, man, like, I'm not more important than any other person. It's like, do I even deserve this, But I'm just so grateful nonetheless. And, it just shows the resilience of all of us. We all have to remember that what I'm doing is not something that I'm doing, right? This machine is not mine. I did not come up with this. I have been bestowed upon a journey, and I am the vessel of everybody's faith and all of our frustrations with the world being in a state of waste and a state of people not having the power, and I'm here to change things like that. But what I want to show you guys quickly on live stream, now that you know I'm real and I'm here, I want to show you that I was still working on the machine. Despite all the crazy stuff going on, I promised you guys in that last video, I said, I'm going to keep working no matter what.
So here's where it gets weird for me, all right? He's working on his machine. He's out there. That's a structure that is not going anywhere. That's a permanent structure. He's been in the same spot for a long time. There's no way people haven't found him. People can find someone based on... There's that guy, GeoGuessr, finds people based on, like, the color of their shirt. There's no way someone can't find this guy, especially with all the information he's given off online. He said in the video it's about a 4-hour drive from his house to get there. He's also outside in an open field. There's trees in the background. There's all kinds of stuff. I do not believe for a second that people don't know where he is. And if that's the case, why are they not showing up in the background? He's been on the news. He's been missing. People are talking about this. Why has no one gone out to the compound? How has this just gone unnoticed? People could probably find him on a satellite right now. How has no one done that? Why is no one at the compound? And what is going on here? It's all strange. I'm starting to think that it was all a publicity thing. But maybe it goes deeper than that. Maybe he's aligned with the people who faked the moon landing and the lizard people.
And I did.
Who knows?
So first off, I, of course, as you see, got the continuous feed chamber, put on supports. This is where we left off last time.
I just find it really weird that he doesn't address the fact that he just dipped off the map, dropped some cryptic messages, and, like, he hasn't said anything about that yet. He's just like, here's the machine.
I guess you're just going to have to see when I get this machine running, because I don't think a clone could get this thing up and running.
Yeah, and he talks about how, like, he's not a clone over and over again. He makes a lot of points that it's really him. He's not a deep fake. And it's just like, why? I think they're setting up the next plot line, That's what I'm thinking. I'm starting to think it's a publicity thing, man. Because also something weird that happened, his mom dropped an Instagram today. She never had an Instagram before. She has a brand new account, and he said, go follow my mom. He's using the publicity that he got from this. And I think that's, I hate to say it, I do think his machine's real. I think he's a very smart guy. You could even call him a genius. It's crazy the thing he built. But I think now he's taking advantage of the publicity he's getting, and he's using that.
You said, what's today's date? Isn't it? It's the 31st of July, isn't it? All right. So look, for example, let me turn this one on. We're here, and it's about to run, and that's all that matters. And I'm not to make more fuel than I ever have before. And you guys best believe I'm going to be doing demonstrations everywhere. Not just all over the country, but all over the world. You said say Apple, guys. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you guys not to be paranoid or not to be cautious, because it's true. Because these attacks are only gonna get more sophisticated. Like this attack that I underwent now was super advanced hacking at like a nation state sponsored level for sure.
So we're about 4 minutes into his video and he finally gave some sort of explanation. He got hacked at a nation state level, whatever that means. It was very advanced hacking. But he could have said that. He could have been like, hey, I got hacked. You know, he could have been like, this and that was happening. And instead he's just leaving everyone in the dark, which seems like he's trying to create. It seems like there's some dishonesty here. You know, something strange is afoot. You know what I mean?
It is possible that one day somebody could come in here with the whole deep fake thing, you know? So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys that you guys are being crazy by thinking like that, because that is how you have to really think, because we live in that age where we have that type of technology.
So it's pretty messed up, but that's actually true. Technology is getting way out of hand and AI is super advanced now. So he's right, but at the same time, I think he's just trying to drum up commotion and make people worried and like get more publicity, because he said he's going to start refining oil again, making more oil, and he's trying to get more interest, more money. And like, I can't blame him. It's marketing. At the end of the day, it's smart what he's doing. I think it's very intentional. I think he's trying to create a story around himself. And honestly, I still do think he's a genius inventor. I think the project he's working on is really hard. Like, you can shit on it all you want, but this guy built the fucking reactor. You know, did you build a reactor? Probably not.
So look, here's what I'm gonna do. Because my Instagram account gets locked by these hackers about like every 30 minutes I'm in here. Now, they can't get in, but they lock it trying to spam logins. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna save this live stream, so that way it's on my page and people know I went live and it was real and blah, blah, blah.
And there he goes once again, proving that he's real, even though he literally just said that if it was fake, we wouldn't be able to know. Do I think it's all bullshit to try to drum up a big old hubbub before he drops his new oil and skincare lines or whatever? Yeah, I think the storyline is just that. I think it's a storyline. But it might not be. I could see why people would be after him. You know, big oil. They're not generally nice people. CEOs have a record of being kind of selfish, kind of mean. I don't know. So I feel like, yeah, there could be people after him, but also, I think he's exaggerating things. I think he's trying to sell a product. I think he's a business guy, not just an inventor. And maybe it's all fake. Maybe his machine doesn't do anything and he's been scamming everybody out of donations and whatnot. But I guess only time will tell. Anyways, guys, I've been Chris. Thanks for watching my video and please subscribe.